Okay, so the first problem we're looking at is number 6, which is a rectangle and a triangle. So this should be a pretty simple one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to split my paper here, and we have triangle and then rectangle, and it doesn't matter which side I put them on. We're going to add them both at the end anyway. So what I need to do is I need to figure out what my formulas are, so I'll use my reference sheet. I know that you don't see me looking on a reference sheet, but please look at the reference sheet. A lot of us continue to write the formula incorrectly, and once you write the formula incorrectly, then you're pretty much kind of doomed to get the problem wrong. So from here to here is 10, and from here to here is 15. This is one of the things that you'll have to do for these composite figures sometimes is you're going to have to go through and figure out how far it is for this piece from here to here. And I know, again, I'm setting a bad example drawn in the book. If you do that, with a pencil, just write so lightly and make sure you erase it. I really prefer you didn't. I should trace it. So I see here this must be 5 because this far is 10 and I need to get to 15. So this part from here to here, it has to be 15. So really I'm doing 15 minus 10. So see, that's 5. Alright, so that gives me my height. Then I also have to realize that if this is 7 on a rectangle, then this is also 7 on a rectangle, which means that my base is 7 and my height is 5. Okay, that's my triangle. The rectangle is easier. It's given to us, so that's nice. So I see that it has a base of 10 and a height of 7. Okay, now, neither of these numbers are really easy to have, so I'm actually going to solve this one a different way than I solved the first example I did. I'm going to go ahead and solve it out, and I'm going to use the fraction multiplication rules for solving it. So I got 7 times 5 is 35, and bring down the 1/2 here, and then I'm going to change that to a fraction. And then I'm going to change that to a fraction. So if I want to do 1/2 times 35, I could do that easily by putting a 1 under. Remember, we make that into a fraction. We'll do 1 times 35 and 2 times 1. And I'm going to get 35 over 2, which is improper, which means I have to do division. I need to do 35 divided by 2. I'll put 1 time. Bring down the next number here. We got 15 there. 2 goes into 15 7 times. And that's going to give me 1 remainder. Comes up. I got 17.5. Okay. That is the area of the triangle piece. Now we need to do the rectangle. The rectangle is really easy in this case. We have 10 times 7, which is going to be 70. Now I need to combine them together, so I'm going to do 70 plus 17.5. That's going to be 87.5. And then let's look at our units. We got centimeters. So that's square centimeters. Alright, so that's the first problem. So hopefully at this point you are catching on.